shadows play on cracked plaster walls. The light flickers, a candle by the last call. An old frame lies tilted, its glory worn thin, holding the ghost of your smile, faded from within. Under the faded photograph still, whiskey and tears, they bend to will. A heart that holds tight to what's no more. In the silence, your echoes I implore. Once laughter danced through the open door. Now just the creak of the lonely floor. You slipped away like the setting sun, leaving cold sheets and sorrow spun. Under the fading photograph still, whiskey and tears, they bend to will. A heart that holds tight to what's no more. In the silence, your echoes I implore. The rain taps a rhythm on the old window painting, as if it's trying to whisper your name. A memory stirs, a slow deep burn. Under the photograph of you I yearn. Under the faded photograph still, love trapped in time, against its own will. A heart that bleeds beneath the ink. In the stillness, it's you I think. Under the fading photograph still. In this dim lit room, where shadows sway and play, velvet curtains hide the echoes of the day. A single candle burns, flickering my name. I'm swaying to a tune that whispers old heartache. Glass in hand, eyes melting like the time. Underneath the whispers of an old familiar rhyme, I'm dancing with midnight strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Once laughter filled these walls, a bright warming glow. Now shadows danced to the rhythm of my woes. Your echoes linger like the scent of sweet perfume in the swirl of smoke and spirit. You're the presence in the room. Where did we lose the step? Where did the music go? Left me in this waltz with the night as my bow. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence of stories untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Oh, the rain taps like a slow drum on the pane. Each drop a note, a beat, a part of your refrain. The street light casts a golden glow, a distant stage. I'm the lone dancer in the spotlight of my cage. If these tears could speak, what tales they tell of a love that danced too close to the edge, then fell. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning beneath the whispers of what we've known. The clock strikes deep, my soul to weep in the arms of a night where all my secrets keep. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, in the echo of a sigh, in the chill of the unknown, softly fading like the candle's last glow, dancing with midnight blues alone. In a dimly lit corner of a moonlit bar, dusty bottles line the shelf ajar. There's a photograph fade in a frame of gold, silent stories in the eye untold. Smoky tendrils curl, wisps of forgotten lore, echoes of laughter once loud, now no more. Whisper whispers of fading photographs in smoke. There was a time her laughter filled the night. Now it's vanished, gone out of sight. That old song plays, it's her melody, but the notes are drowning in whiskey sea. Love walked out, left without a trace, only shadows now in its place. Whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Memories bleed in every tear that broke. A heart once open now hides behind clothes in the whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Oh, those days, how brightly they gleam. Now they're just visions that I once dreamed. Her whisper in the breeze, a soft mournful plea. Remember, darling, remember me. Whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Each one a story, a love misspoke. Here in the silence, after the jokes, are the whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Fading, fading, like candlelight at dawn. Whispers and smoke, here and then gone. In the dim light of a low hum, whiskey warms the chill of this empty room. Echoes dance on the hardwood floor, shadows of you and I, they haunt my door. On the edge of lost love in my mind, a heart wrapped in velvet, torn by time. Every glass of bourbon, every melody blue is a ghost of your touch, fading too soon. We laugh 'neath the stars of a velvet sky, promises whispered, destined to die. Morning came with a cruel cold light, left me with nothing but the night. On the edge of lost love in my mind, a heart wrapped in velvet, torn by time. sad live the night. Every note in the silence, every shade of the moon still sings of the love gone too soon. On the edge of lost love, where memories sigh, softly, softly, like a lullaby.
Candle shadows dance on the whiskey-stained wall, a flicker of times in the smoky night's brawl. Silent sighs tap the rhythm like rain soft fall. Here in the dark, where my weary thoughts recall, letters to echoes in the hall again, whispered words that the ghost only comprehend, lost in the drafts of the winds that twist and bend. My heart bleeds blue with the messages I sent. Once laughter filled these empty, echoing spaces. Your voice a melody among the bases. Now solitude sits, wearing our love's old traces. Memories in dust, scattered in stasis. Letters to echoes in the hall again, whispered words that the ghost only comprehend, lost in the drafts of the winds that twist and bend. My heart bleeds blue with the messages I sent. Sitting by the window where the moonlight weeps, find the silence holds the secret that it keeps. In every glass of bourbon, your shadow creeps through the halls of my soul, where the emptiness seeps. Letters to echoes in the hall again, softly spoken now, just a smoky spectral blend that carried away on the night. words transcend.
In the twilight of a room where shadows start to climb, candle flickers casting spell, old clock keeps the time. Whispers of the velvet night, they murmur low and kind. That's when I saw nostalgia there in corners of my mind. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Once laughter filled these empty halls, now silence holds its reign. Your ghost, it dances through the walls in the patter of the rain. A photograph, a faded rose, the pain fresh as the stain. We were the storm that never calmed, the endless aching vein. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Underneath the starlit sky, my whiskey whispers low. Tales of what we could have been if we hadn't let it go. Barstool prophets speak of peace, but my heart's a battleground where love's the casualty of war, in tears that know no sound. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory softly fading, deeply pinned. When I saw nostalgia there, it was more than just my mind. It was every piece of us that time will never find. In a room where candle shadows dance on lonely walls, where the whiskey soothes a heart nobody calls. Footsteps whisper secrets down an empty hall. In the quiet echo, I hear the night soft drawl. In the arms of echoes, in the hall in silence, love's melody turns to whispers of defiance. Sipping on the ghost of you, my sweet reliance. Underneath the moody blues, I find my guidance. Once laughter filled these spaces, now just vacant stares. You and I, we spun the night on old wooden chairs. The morning found your shadow fading out of view, left me holding memories, the color of the dew. In the arms of echoes, in the hall in silence, love's melody turns to whispers of defiance. Sipping on the ghost of you, my sweet reliance. Underneath the moody blues, I find my guidance. Rain taps the window like your fingers drumming slow. Each drop a note in the symphony of woe. I trace the lines of what we were in the steam, finding you in foggy dreams, a whispered cream. In the arms of echoes, in the hall in silence, every note you played still beats in soft compliance. Sipping on the ghost of you through my reliance. In the stillness of the blues, I find my defiance. In the arms of echoes, love dances in compliance, fading out like candlelight in tender, quiet alliance. Under the crimson sky of yesterday's goodbye, quiet shadows dance on these old ballrooms. Whiskey breath and a dress of twilight blue. My heart beats rhythms in the dim candlelight. Oh, I'm dancing
but you're dancing far from me. The clock ticked on as seasons turned to rain. Your laughter's echo faded, leaving only pain. Echoes of our summer love under those amber lights. Now I sway alone, entrapped by endless nights. Yes, I'm dancing with love through time at dusk. Each turn a chapter ends in twilight's tender brush. Ghosts of your smile drifting like a somber reverie. Our music lives on, but you're dancing beyond my reach. A sip of sorrow from the glass of the past. Reflection shimmer in the eyes that once laughed. Here in the silence where our song softly plays, I find the courage to dance through the pain. Still I'm dancing with love through time at dusk, hand in hand with memories in the falling dusk. Whispers of the night hold me as if you're near. Dancing through shadows, I let go of my fear. Love's old tune lingers as night gives way to day. In the dance of the dusk, love never truly fades away. In the corner of a dim-lit room where shadows dance on the walls, the clink of ice in a glass of gin, echoes of old lovers' calls, flickering candles on a worn-out tables, bear witness to my song as the smoke swirls around, hiding tears that have lived too long. Whispers of still learning pain and smoke drift through my soul like a haunting ghost. Each note I sing is a heartbreak spoke, learning to live with hurt hurts the most. There was love here beneath the haze before the truth made us part. Soft kisses stolen in the neon glow, now just shadows in my heart. But the laughter died in the morning light as reality sang its tune, leaving nothing but the echo of our love and a ballroom's mournful croon. Whispers of still learning pain and smoke drift through my soul like a haunting ghost. Each note I sing is a heartbreak spoke, learning to live with what hurts the most. Oh, the rain taps out your
whispers of still learning pain and smoke, soft as the night when you first spoke. Here in the dark where my heart woke, living with shadows that you broke, whispers of still learning pain in smoke, slowly fade away.
In a corner booth beneath the dim cafe light, where the shadows play and the old records spin right, I found an old picture, faded and tight, clutched in my hand. Candle flickers in the night. When I saw memories of you tonight, the room spun around in the soft moonlight. Whiskey on my breath, tears in my eyes, the ghost of your touch, a silent reprise. We laughed 'neath the stars of a sky so wide. Promises whispered, nowhere to hide. But seasons turn cold and you drifted astride, left me with echoes and dreams that have died. When I saw memories of you tonight, the room spun around in the soft moonlight. Whiskey on my breath, tears in my eyes, the ghost of your touch, a silent reprise. Oh, the laughter that's lost, how the years they do fly, a dance in the dark under a rain-heavy sky. Your shadow still lingers where the old passions lie. In the silence, your name is a soft, broken sigh. Sweet, bitter love that will never rewrite. A soft fade like your whisper into the night. dim light of my window pane, rain whispers secrets, old ink, faded pages, each a sigh from the past. Candle shadows dance upon the walls like soft-hearted specters, each letter a ghost, echoes of a love that couldn't last. Oh, these letters to lost love at dust, smoky words rising up from the dust. My heart lays open, a book for the breaking, every line a history, every memory shaking. We danced 'neath the moon with the stars as our witness, your laughter mingling with the evening's brisk air. Now all that's left is the quiet, the space, the stillness. Whiskey kisses my lips, pretending you're there. Oh, these letters to lost love at dusk, smoky words rising up from the dust. My heart lays open, a book for the breaking, every line a history, every memory shaking. But tonight the rain plays a tune on my window, a melody of moments we once knew. Somewhere between the longing and the shadow, I find solace in the solitude without you. Letters to lost love. Now the day turns to rust in the hush of twilight. This heart knows it must learn to whisper goodbye as the shadows do. Oh, these letters to lost love in the dust, gently hush. Of an old jazz bar, under the flicker of a lone candle star, velvet dusk whispers through cracks in the floor, echoes of footsteps that aren't yours no more. These letters to unshaken love alone, a heart poured out in ink never shown. Beneath the moon's soft lament, I confess in every word a whisper of your caress. Time shifted like shadows under a closing door. Your laughter faded, doesn't warm me anymore. Here with the ghosts of our yesterday spill, this bar my refuge, where time stands still. These letters to unshaken love alone, a heart poured out in ink never shown. Beneath the moon's soft lament, I confess in every word a whisper of your caress. Rain taps a rhythm against the glass, like your heartbeat from a time long past. I trace the lines where my hands still burn for one more dance. Oh, for one last turn. These letters to unshaken love alone, silent symphonies of tone, forever unknown, under the slow dance of a fading moon. Love letters sent out, but none too soon. A soft echo, a smoky room's embrace. In every line I seek your face. There's a faded booth in the back of an old blue moon cafe, where my dreams and these four walls both slowly decay. The jukebox plays, but it's just the ghosts that sing to the echo of my steps, where your laughter used to ring. On the edge of walked away, strong at dusk, my heart clings to twilight, wrapped in passion's husk. Every shadow whispers your name, soft ruthless plea in the fading light. Who's the one that couldn't be free?
empty space. Whiskey kisses, the kind that burn and foretell the coming of a storm, veiling the heaven and the hell. On the edge of a walked away, strong at dusk, my heart clings to twilight, wrapped in passion's husk. Every shadow whispers your name, soft, ruthless plea in the fading light. Who's the one that couldn't be free? Now here I sit with the moon high and dreams low, pouring my soul into the night, letting the slow pain flow. And oh, how the rain remembers the curves of your face in every drop of memory and in every storm a trace. On the edge I walked away, strong at dusk, my heart clings to twilight, wrapped in passion's husk. As the night grows quiet and your echo softly fades, in the half-light I'm the silhouette that never sways. How do you know our wall, velvet dust through a stained glass fall, whiskey whispers from lips of the past, each sip a memory fading too fast under my fire. Now tonight, burning in the quiet of my blues, hand shaking, heart breaking, lost in the smoke of old news. Under my fire, now tonight, where every tear reflects the light. This haunting, it's all too right. Under my fire now tonight, there was laughter here before the rain. Echoes dance with specters of my pain. Your ghost in the mist outside the streetlights glow left me here with these embers aglow. Under my fire, now tonight, burning in the quiet of my blues, hand shaking, heart breaking, lost in the smoke of old news. Under my fire, now tonight, where every tear reflects the light. is haunting. It's all too right under my fire now tonight. Oh, the clock ticks out a lonesome sigh. Time slips by, a silent cry. In the mirror, a face worn and wise wonders where the last road lies. Under my fire now tonight, softly fading like a song's last note. In the ashes, find me wrapped in my coat, dreaming of the words we never spoke. Under my fire, beneath the moon's gentle light, here I linger until the morning bright. Under my fire now tonight.
In the flicker of long candles light, walls whisper secrets of a stormy night. My glass reflects a ghost in smoky tones, sitting here in the shadows, drinking all alone. The clock ticks like soft thunder, pacing slow, mourning with me what the world will never know. On the edge of buried truth, here I stand, holding heartache in my trembling hand.
your flickers casting spells of the past. Empty bottles tell stories that last. Silk smoke voice in the back of the bar cries. Whispering winds under tempestuous skies. Whispers of candlelight, memories alone. Echoes of laughter where love had once shone. Sipping my whiskey with ghosts dressed in gray. These four walls keep the world at bay. Every flicker's a fragment of time in the whispers of candlelight. Memories in rhyme. Once there was warmth, now there's a chill. Love walked out, left a void no drink can fill. Your coat on the chair, your scent on the breeze. Now nothing but silence and soft, slow disease. The night we met, the jazz played so sweet. Now I sway so low to our lost heartbeat. Whispers of candlelight, memories alone. Echoes of laughter where love had once shone. Sipping my whiskey with ghosts dressed in gray. These four walls keep the world at bay. Every flicker's a fragment of time in the whispers of candlelight. Memories in rhyme. Rain taps the window like your fingers drumming slow. Each drop a tear from the storm inside, I know. This room holds the echoes where your laughter used to roam. Now I dance in the remnants of this love we called home. Whispers of candlelight, memories fading slow. Soft as the smoke from the jazz that still blows. Clinging to shadows where we used to lay. These candlelit whispers where I'll stay. Every flicker's a fragment now subtly dim in the whispers of candlelight where my heart's hymned. Whispers of candlelight, memories alone. And I'm in a room where shadows dance under the flicker of a lone candle's flame. Whiskey breath and heartstrings play a melancholy game. Silk curtains brush the floor like whispers from the past. This silent room holds stories not meant to last. In the arms of silent room where secrets sigh and dwell, I found my refuge, my heaven laced with hell. But now these walls echo a tune of a love that's lost its roar, no longer held in the arms of silent remorse. once laughter filled the corners, like rain fills up the night. Your touch lingered in the air, turning darkness into light. But storms swept through the quiet, leaving silence in their wake. Now I'm holding in, not ghosts, and the memories we can't remake. In the arms of silent room, where shadows merge and swell, I was the queen of your heart in this castle where we fell. But now the music's fading, our dance floor worn and sore. I'm stepping out of the arms of silent room no more. There's a picture on the mantle of the smiles we used to wear, and I swear I hear you laughing in that old creaky chair. With every sip of whiskey, your ghost just feels so near. Yet every sip reminds me why I'm still sitting here. In the arms of silent room, I've cried and kissed your name. In the flickering candlelight, every shadow looks the same. But now it's time to light the dawn, unlock this heart's closed door. I'll find myself outside the arms of silent room no more. Just a whisper in the night as I leave what was before. Love's echo fades into the light in silent rooms no more.
In the back of a dim lit room, shadows cradle my form. Whiskey whispers to the heartbreak of the storm. Soft echoes of a jukebox playing long lost tunes under the bar at 2 a.m. bathing in the moon. Velvet smoke swirl, dancing slow with my sighs. Each puff a story beneath the low rusty skies. Here, where ghosts of old lovers find their quiet plea, under the bar at 2 a.m., where memories refuse to flee. In the silence, my soul, stripped of its fiery might, clings to the soft remnants of a love
your chair sits empty, where you used to smile so wide. The cold setting in where warmth used to reside. This old wooden fortress where our spirits used to dance, now just a shrine to chance encounters and lost romance. Here, where ghosts of old lovers find their quietly under the bar at 2 a.m., where memories refuse to flee. In the silence, my heart, stripped of its bold delight, clings to the tender shadows of a love lost to the night. Oh, how the minutes drag their feet across my skin, each tick a reminder of what could have been. Silver streaks of moonlight catching tears on my face in this silent, sacred space. I lost your embrace. Here, where the past and present in whispers collide, under the bar at 2 a.m., I find nowhere to hide. In the silence, my dreams, clothed in satin despair, hold on to the echoes of our songs suspended in the air. Under the bar at 2 a.m., in silence I'll abide, cradling my heartache until the evening tide. In the dim light of a downtown bar, where the shadows dance with dusty jars, I sit alone, sipping blue blues. Each drop a memory I just refuse. The neon flickers like ghosts in the street, while my heart keeps a rhythm with the slow, sad beat. Under the I'll survive you in blue, wrapped up in the cold, haunting you. Every note drips down like rain through the night. I'm holding on to love that just ain't right. Under the I'll survive you in blue, learning to breathe where air feels like glue. We laughed once in this smoky room. Your eyes out on the dark banished the gloom. But time's cruel just left me behind with bitter melodies and you on my mind. You took the dawn with you when you walked away, and left me with verses I never wanted to say. Under the I'll survive you in blue, wrapped up in the cold, haunting you. Every note drips down like rain through the night. I'm holding on to love that just ain't right. Under the I'll survive you in blue, learning to breathe where
hearing the echoes of what used to be, finding the strength to set my spirit free. Under the I'll survive, you in blue. Goodbye is a melody, sad but true. In the flicker of a candle's dying light, whispers float in a room of shadowed blue. The clocks all stopped at midnight, holding tight to the silence that I danced to without you. Walls echo with the blues from my cracked voice, a melody of memories, dim and coarse. 'Cause I'm under the loneliness no more. Your ghost in every corner, every pore. Whiskey burns just right, chasing nights I swore that under the loneliness I'd not fall like before. There was a time your laughter filled the air. Now just smoke spirals from an empty chair. Love walked on out, left its shadow laying bare. Every sip, every song, a solitaire. Rain taps the window in a rhythmic cry, mourning us with every tear I deny. Yes, I'm under the loneliness no more. Your ghost in every corner, every pore. Whiskey burns just right, chasing nights I swore that under the loneliness I'd not fall like before. Oh, the heart knows its crevices and scars, drifting through these bars among the stars. I've held your absence tightly in my arms, feeling every note of harm under old neon charms. Now I'm under the loneliness no more, finding peace in the blues I once wore. Echo softer now as I adore each memory as I close that door. Under loneliness no more, under the loneliness no